Okay, wow, let's talk about Zach Levi and Shazam because he's blaming people. Zach, what the heck? Here's the thing. I saw Shazam. I thought it was fine. It's a 2023 superhero movie. It's not gonna blow you away. It's an average film. It's not gonna make you cry to your grandma or anything like that. What's going on with Zach? Zach, my man. Zach, what's going on, man? I'm not sure if you've seen the clips or not. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But Zachary Levi has been recently coming out and saying a lot of different stuff about why Shazam is flopping because, like, let's be honest, it's flopping like a freaking Black Ops perk. He's come out and said that it's bad marketing. He's come out and said that it was because of The Rock, Zack Snyder fans, toxic people like that. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it. Mr. Levi bringing up a point about the marketing I feel is kind of warranted. The marketing didn't seem that good. Yeah, it might have been expensive, but just because you spend a lot of money on a marketing campaign, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's getting used well. Like maybe the Shazam team was like, oh, let's buy all the billboards in Los Angeles. Billboards are not the best way to market a movie anymore. Oh wow, look at that billboard. I'm gonna go see that movie. It's not how it works. Marketing nowadays, it has to be in social media, influencer promotion and things like that. And I feel like to that extent, I really didn't see too much going on with Shazam. It's a bit of a bummer. You hate to see it. Films like Babylon, a better film than Shazam, got buried because of that. So I can't necessarily blame Zach Levi for this one. I'm gonna give it the thumbs up, Zach. I think you got a point. And now let's talk about DC fans. DC fans are interesting. Going into this movie, no one really knew like what it was. It didn't really matter per se in the universe, but I don't think that that's to blame necessarily. We've had other movies happen in universe for Marvel and things like that. Look at Logan, that didn't matter in universe. Look at the Batman, that doesn't affect the DC universe, and those movies still did a lot better than Shazam. I think going back to that marketing, DC had a hard time with this movie, and I don't think they really gave people a reason to go and see it. People were like, oh man, does Shazam even matter? Why should I see this movie? And DC was just like, go see it. But like, why does it matter? Why should I go see it? Go see it. Black Adam, let's be honest, we got bamboozled. They pulled a fast one on us by teasing us with Henry Cavill. They pretty much came out and told us, oh, Henry Cavill's in the movie. And you see Shazam kind of doing that at the last second. I think they kind of got a little scared with the marketing. They threw in Wonder Woman, but like, I never even saw that she was in a trailer or something like that. People were like, oh my gosh, you see Wonder Woman was in the Shazam trailer? And I was like, wait, she was? I never saw that. You could have told me freaking Elvis was in the Shazam trailer. I probably wouldn't have seen it. So I think that's why Black Adam did better. It kind of just got, we all went to see it for Henry Cavill. We got bamboozled. Is that The Rock's fault? I don't think so. He couldn't have known that James Gunn was gonna just change everything, but also I think that kind of was just a marketing ploy, and I mean it worked. So good job, Rock. As far as him talking about the fans and some people saying, oh, maybe they don't want to see the movie because they don't like Zach Levi or things like that. I think this is the weakest of all of his reasons. I think that fans will go see something if you give them a reason to be excited about it. And like, just let's be honest, Shazam didn't really have that. I thought the villains in the movie were fine, but I think that is a issue because the first film you go to see Shazam. It's your first time seeing him. You want to see Shazam on screen. That's something that is pretty interesting. People want to see that. But oftentimes in the sequels, you have to go to these bigger villains. That's why the sequels have like the Joker and things like that, because you have to give people something to see on screen. And the Daughters of Atlas, as solid as I think they were, and I think all the actresses did a good job, people aren't familiar with that, and they don't look like good opponents necessarily name-wise. Batman versus Superman, the second one, you had Batman going up against Superman. It's a great matchup we want to see. Wonder Woman 2, people know Cheetah, and Pedro Pascal also is a big draw. Shazam 2 didn't have that, and I think that just the bottom line is people weren't interested in this movie. DC needed to give them a reason to see it, and they didn't. You have the whole like, oh, go see it for Wonder Woman, but the marketing was a little weak, so I don't think a lot of people even knew about that. But I think that's just how superhero movies are. Even outside of Henry Cavill, people know characters like Dr. Fate and Hawkman. People want to see those characters. Zach Levi, my advice to you, just you know, it sucks that the movie's not doing as good as you. Obviously, like I get it, man. He's a creative guy. He put all this effort into this movie, and it's not doing as well as he'd like it to. And you know, everyone wants their thing to succeed, but maybe just log off the internet for a little bit. And I sympathize with him, dude, because he wants this to just be a smash hit so that James Gunn will bring him back in the next phase. I really sympathize with him. I don't think he should be on these Instagram lives blaming people. I do like him in the movies. He is really good. And if we're up to me, keep him on board. Keep him on board for the next phase. All right, those are just some quick thoughts on that. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.